To meet your wife.
Yep, thank you. All right, we are here with Karen Testerman, old friend at the Carenet Dinner. First, Karen, what did you think of the Carenet Dinner and the speeches?
It's awesome. Totally outstanding. It was great to hear from a co-founder of Carenet and all that she's doing, and to hear her encouragement. She was very good.
Now, you was talking about all we're doing. You're doing something these days. You're on WSNM,
Right.
1590 AM, every day of the week with a show called Chick Chattin'.
Chick Chattin'.
Chit Chat. Chick
Chattin'.
I'm not going to even try and say that one time fast, let alone fine. Tell me about your show.
Well, we have a 2-hour show on WSNM 1590 in Nashua, and we talk to anybody and everybody about any issue possible, whatever happens to be current, or even exploring some of the issues like surrogacy and what was the other one I just did? Oh, I just did one with a gentleman who started out on the Trump campaign, and he just met Trump for the first time at a coffee, and then ended up working on the national campaign after everything was all over with. And here's this guy that's never been involved in politics. So it's exciting because we get one person to understand that they can make a difference.
Now, you've, of course, been involved in political campaigns. You've held various offices and so forth. This environment, I mean, in terms of, for talk radio, it's got to be heaven, because you're never at a loss for topic. But this has got to be the craziest election cycle I have ever seen, where all the expectations game has just changed so much in 1 month.
Yes, and it's clearly there's a spiritual battle going on where you have the left, or the let's say those who are in rebellion to God are just angry, they're frustrated, they don't know what else to do. They're like bears that have been cornered, and their fangs are out, their claws are out, and they're ready for bear.
It's funny you say that, because when I was looking at the pictures of these women clawing at bronze doors, and it's like, this person looks like they're possessed.
Yes.
And this is what happens when you have a party that's become totally secularized. You don't have God to turn to.
That's right. And so this election is so very, very important, because we're picking, do we want a government where we the people are king, or do we want to go back to and revert back to what our founding fathers fought against, which is where we were being ruled by an elitist class? So either we want the mob rule, or we want people to rule.
Now, obviously, you're on the radio in Nashua, so you have a better pulse on what's going on in New Hampshire. Yeah. Are there any surprises we should be looking forward to?
I think we'll be really excited, because this year, I think we have an opportunity to flip the 2 congressional seats into Republican hands.
Well, I've had a chance to interview Steve Negron a couple of times. I noticed you're wearing his pen. I'm not as familiar with the other candidate.
Yes, Eddie Edwards.
And how is Mr. Edwards doing, in your opinion?
He's doing very, very well. In fact, National Republican Committee thinks that he's worth something, because they've been putting resources into him. So they're pretty sure that he's going to win.
A good sign. Any idea if we're going to see anyone from the administration in the state over the next week?
Oh, we might. You know, Corey Lewandowski.
Oh, of course. Nice guy, Corey.
Is from Windham, New Hampshire.
Interviewed him several times. Nice guy.
Really, really nice guy. And he's working with Vice President Pence on his PAC. So I wouldn't be surprised that we might get to see the Vice President.
All right. And if people want to find your show, where can they find your radio show again?
It's at chickchattin.com. Or we're on WSMN 1590, Nashua's source for news and talk. Or they can go to the Simple Radio app on their phone, and you can scroll through and find WSMN, and you can listen to it on your radio.
Okay. Karen Testerman, thank you so much for your time, and best of luck.
Thank you.